Hi, good morning. Once again, welcome back dito sa aking YouTube channel. Isa na namang episode ng Basic Math Tutorial ang ipapakita ko sa inyo today. And today ay pag-usapan natin ang tinatawag na equivalent fractions. Ano nga ba yung equivalent fractions? Equivalent meaning to say, kung ano to, equivalent niya to, magkapantay sila. Diba? So, ano ang equivalent fractions? So, these are fractions na actually iba't iba yung numerator at denominator. Pero, in reality, they have the same equivalent values. Equivalent values, the same values, meaning to say, equal lang talaga sila dalawa. Magkaiba sila, pero equal sila. So, how do we know if these fractions are equivalent fractions? First, you have to check, find their decimal equivalents. Okay. So, one thing is yung equivalent nila in decimal form. So, pwede mo siya i-convert into decimal. Yung fraction na to at yung fraction na ito. Once na the same yung answer nila, ibig sabihin, those two fractions are equivalent. Kasi nga, yung decimal equivalents nila are the same. So, for example, we have here 1/2. What's 1 over 2? On the other side, we have 3 over 6. Okay? 1 over 2 or 1/2, change mo yan sa decimal form. That is equivalent to 0.5. That is 5/10. 0.5. Now, 3 divided by 6 or 3/6 is 3 divided by 6. That is 0.5 also. So, since pareho sila na 0.5, then ibig sabihin nun, 1/2 and 3/6 are equivalent fractions. So, ganun. Pangalawa, pwede mo rin sila i-reduce into lowest term. Okay? Pag sinabi mong reduce to lowest term, ibig sabihin nun, yung numerator at saka yung denominator ay wala na silang common factor together. So, ibig sabihin, wala lang ka na makikitang number na pwede mo mai-divide sa numerator at sa denominator except for number 1. Kasi always talaga yan na divisible by 1. So, kapag nasa lowest form na ang dalawang fractions at yung lowest form nila ay pareho na the fraction, ibig sabihin, yung two numbers na yun are actually equivalent fractions. So, how do we do it? For example, we have here 6 over 10. Okay, you have 6 over 10. And the other side, you have 12 over 20. Actually, 6 over 10 and 12 over 20. If you are going to reduce 6 over 10 to its lowest form, so ang common factor ng 6 at 10 ay 2. So, you have to divide 2 by 6. Then, yung 10 din by 2. So, the result mo yan, that is equivalent to 3 over 5. Okay? That is 3 over 5. So, 6 over 10 is actually 3 over 5 in lowest term. Now, we have 12 over 20. So, yung common factor nila is 4. So, 12 divided by 4, that is 3. 20 divided by 4, that is 5. So, meaning to say, 12 over 50 is also equivalent to 3 over 5. So, ibig sabihin, since yung dalawang numbers na to, 6 over 10 and 12 over 20, are both equal to 3 over 5. Ibig sabihin, yung two numbers na yon, two fractions na yon, are tinatawag natin na equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions. Yes. Kasi nga, kapag na-reduce mo sila in lowest term, magiging the same fraction. So, those yung two ways para malaman kung ang dalawang fractions ba ay equivalent. So, once again, recap, ano yung equivalent fractions? Ito yung fractions na actually equal. Okay? Na pareho yung value nila, pareho yung laki nila. Kapag mag-draw ka ng isang figure, tapos i-divide mo ng ilang pieces, tapos i-shade mo kung ano yung numerator, then, basically, ang two fractions ito na result to the same space yung sa naka-shade mo. Kasi nga, equal talaga sila. Okay? So, paano mo ginagawa? Una, change mo sila into decimal form. Pangalawa, reduce mo sila into lowest term. Pag yung nagiging result ay the same number, the same decimal, the same fraction, ibig sabihin, ang two fractions are equivalent fractions. So, isa namang episode ng Basic Math Tutorial ang inyo natunghayan today. So, don't forget to like, comment, and of course, to subscribe para mas updated kayo kung meron tayong bagong updates, bagong videos na i-upload sa ating YouTube channel. Once again, this is Jed at maraming salamat po.